Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Jyoti Singh. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. PM Modi to release the 13th installment of PM Kisan on 27th February. Agriculture budget up from 25,000 crores in 2014 to 1.25 lakh crores, says PM Modi. Agriculture educational should become the epicentre of research and entrepreneurship, says Vice President. Gujarat Finance Minister presents state budget focus to remain on infra, agriculture and job creation. UP government to hold statewide fruit, vegetable and flower exhibition at divisional level. Change in import policy to hit cashew sector, KSCDC chairman. Flu experts meet to discuss H5N1 threat to humans and amid record birds death globally. German delegate Lauds Punjab Agriculture University wheat varieties and irrigation system. Agriculture and allied sectors report 65% growth in Odisha. The 13th installment of the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme will be released by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 27th February. Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, recently informed the Parliament that the number of beneficiaries under PM Kisan has increased from 3.16 crore in 2019 to over 10 crores in 2022. Under PM Kisan, the centre provides income support of Rs 6,000 every year to farmers in 3 equal installments of Rs 2,000. The first installment was paid on 24 February 2019. It is worth mentioning that the PM Kisan money is deposited directly to the beneficiary's farmer's bank account. PM Narendra Modi on Friday said the goal of complete development cannot be achieved until the challenges related to the agriculture sector are eliminated, and urged the farmer not to limit themselves to rice and wheat when it comes to self-sufficiency or export, and rather look beyond to explore new opportunities in the farmer sector. He was addressing the second series of 12 post-budget webinars organized by the government to seek ideas and suggestions for the effective implementation of the initiative announced in the Union Budget 2023-24. He noted now agriculture has been given importance in the budget in the past 8-9 years, showing an increase in its allocation from less than Rs 25,000 crore in 2014 to Rs 1.25 lakh crore now. Every budget in recent years has been called a budget for Gaon, Garib and Kisan, said the PM. He spoke about the importance given to cooperatives, saying, "A new revolution is taking place in the cooperative sector and it is not limited to certain states or regions. Agricultural education should become the epicentre of research, innovation and entrepreneurship for the progress of the country," said Vice President Jagran on Friday. Addressing the 61st Connovation Ceremony of ICAR, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, in New Delhi, the Vice President said that agriculture is the backbone of India's economy. There is a tremendous contribution of the Annadata towards the overall progress of the nation. It is the commitment of the country's farmer sector which made it possible to ensure food security for over 800 million people. Even when the world was in the midst of the pandemic, Dhanakar added the India's efforts towards marketing the year 2023 as the International Year of Millets has significant for the agriculture sector across the world. There is increasing use of cutting-edge technology in agriculture, including drones, which is transforming this sector in a tandem with changing times. Keeping an eye on next year's Lok Sabha election, Gujarat Finance Minister Kanu Desai on Friday presented his second and the first budget of the income state government. with a major focus on infrastructure, agriculture, employment generation and social security. The state budget, with a total outlay of rupees 3,01,021.61 crore, has not announced any new tax on citizens, while cutting value-added tax on PIPT and compressed natural gas to 5% from 15%. In order to promote competition among the horticulturists and also those involved in animal husbandry and food processing, the state government will organize fruit, vegetable and flower exhibitions statewide at the divisional level, said a statement from the state government on Friday. This move will fulfill twin objective of increasing farmers' income and developing a small-scale industry in the sector, said the statement. The statement further stated that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has asked the departments concerned to hold such exhibitions and said that it would encourage horticulturists and also provide them with opportunities to learn new specific production, maintenance and marketing techniques. Apart from this, preparation for the exhibition are in the final stages in other cities like Aligarh, Azamgarh, Bareilly, Ayodhya, Gorakhpur, Basti, Jhansi and other states, but the date have not been fixed yet. The central government amending the import policy condition of cashew kernel will have a negative impact on cashew sector, said Kerala State Cashew Development Corporation Chairman S. Jayamohan at a press meet here on Friday. As per the new policy, minimum import price on cashew kernels, both broken and whole, will not be applicable for imports by 100% export-oriented units. Earlier, the imports were free if the cost, insurance and freight value was above Rs 680 per kg for broken and 720 per kg for the whole. But now the MIP condition will not be applicable to the EOUs and units from the seas. The new policy will cause a huge inflow of cheap kernels. This will be then mixed and repacked with quality nuts and released in export and domestic market. This can eventually destroy the industry, he said. The group of scientists, regulators and vaccines manufacturers meets twice a year to decide which strain of seasonal flu to include in the vaccine for the upcoming winter season. In this case for the northern hemisphere, but it also a chance to discuss the risk of animal virus spilling over to humans and causing a pandemic. At this week's meeting, H5N1 clade 2.3.4.4b was a key topic. The World Health Organization and global flu experts told Reuters they will brief reporters on both the seasonal flu vaccine composition and spillover risk late on Friday. We are more prepared, but even if we are more prepared, we are not yet prepared enough, Selvi Bryant, who director of Global Infectious Hazards, said ahead of the meeting. We need to really continue the efforts for a flu pandemic. WHO-affiliated labs already hold 2 flu virus strains that are closely related to the circulating H5N1 virus, which could be used by vaccine manufacturers to create a human vaccine if needed. Dr. Joseph Thoma, head of expansion agriculture inputs, BayWa AG, Munich, Germany, visited Punjab Agriculture University here for an interface with the Vice Chancellor Dr. Satbir Singh Ghosal and officers of the university in the presence of Dr. Gurvinder Singh, Director of Agriculture, Punjab. Thoma is in India to attend the 5th Progressive Punjab Investors Summit on February 23-24 being held at the Indian School of Business, Mohali. Thoma said the BayWa Group wants to reduce negative impacts as far as possible and help to protect the basis for life with its climate strategy and forward-looking management of the environment. He was fascinated by the soil museum and lauded the wheat variety, especially resistant starch variety for diabetes and high zinc variety. Sensor-based drip irrigation system and subsurface irrigation of wheat, super elite seed production of potato, combining tissue culture, aeroponic and polyscreen house cultivation. He mentioned that it was an edifying experience to see such novel technologies being employed in the university. Agriculture and allied activities, which constitute the main source of livelihood for a major section of the pollution in Odisha, grew by 6% in 2022-23 against 2.4% growth rate in 2021-22. The agriculture sector registered a much higher growth rate than that of India in 2022-23. According to the latest report of the Odisha Economy Survey, all the subsectors of the agriculture sector registered a strong growth rate in 2022-23 over the previous year. The crop subsector grew at 5.4% in 2022-23 against 1.6% in 2021-22. The collective impact of drought, unseasonal rain and cyclone Zawad in harvesting period of the Kharif season led to a contraction in the crop sector in 2021-22. The forestry and logging subsector witnessed a high growth rate of 5.5% in 2022-23 against 1.8% growth rate in 2021-22. Livestock and fishery subsectors are estimated to grow at 2.4% and 13.3% respectively in 2022-23 over the previous year, the report said. And that's all for today's news. For more updates on agri news, keep watching Krishi Jagran Business.